Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, so today I decided to do something just a little bit different. I don't normally do talk through videos, but I figured I would give it a shot today and see how well it actually goes. I have already done my skincare. Typically, my skincare is focusing on the hyperpigmentation that I have here, and then the my under eye area that has it's dark. I'm old and I'm tired, so I try to get things that are going to help my problem areas. Then I also have one that is for skin elasticity. The Biro tomato serum, which I love, 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 love. I just kind of like how it leaves my skin feeling. So as per usual with my videos, we are going to start with my eyebrows. Today I'm using the Icon London. This is like an eyebrow gel. Is clear. Um, the hotter it gets outside, the more gummy. I want to say my eyebrows are starting to look from the product that I normally use, the Morphe brow gel. It's just a little bit too heavy for when I'm actually leaving the house. Being as it is 100 degrees outside. I'm sure the rest of you, if you live in the South, um, you know it gets hotter than the blue blazes here. I personally would rather stay in the house, but my child seems to think that I'm a free taxi cab, and then today I have my own stuff that I have to do. This is one of the only summers that I've actually spent not working. Uh, I normally have one or two things that I'm working, during the summer just to kind of bring in a little bit more money. But we didn't have summer school this year at my school, which is where I typically get the bulk of my extra income. Um, at my previous school, it was $40 an hour. So I was all over it, all over it. So hopefully the school I'm at this year, if I decide to stay for another year, for a third year, they actually have summer school, and they pay nicely for it. I actually need to start looking for me a part-time job because my youngest is going to college, and good Lord, is it expensive. It's very, very expensive. And apparently I make too much money for her to get enough student loans to cover it. Just baffling to me. Baffling. I barely make enough to survive. But it is what it is. I love my job. I wouldn't trade it for anything at this point. This is my second career. My first being, working at the Department of Juvenile Justice. I worked there for between across 3 states for around 11 years. Had I stayed, I'd be almost at retirement now. However, my old body got tired. The running, the restraining kids, it just got to be too much. I worked at the adult detention center here in South Carolina for a few months, a little just shy of a year. But some reason, those people didn't like me very much. Probably because I would ignore directions from my supervisor. But being stupid in those environments and doing stupid things get you hurt. So, no, I'm not going to do stupid things simply because you told me to. No, we're not doing that. And I have to say, I kind of looked down on my superiors also because they were sergeants. I was a lieutenant when I left DJJ, so stop. I'm doing my brows a little bit thinner than I typically do them, just simply because the look that I'm going for today, I want to have a little bit more room for all of the color to show. I am going for one of my normal monochromatic looks, which I love, love, love a monochromatic look. It's just my preference. It's just my preference. So I've already filled in my brows. Now I'm gonna go. This is my hide concealer, which I actually really, really love. I originally bought this so I could cover my tattoos at my job, but no, my tattoos will not be denied. You can still see them through. I put like 3 or 4 coats on it. You can still see it. I actually tried a second one, the Dermablend. One of the sales reps that I saw in Ulta, he was like, "Oh, you should try the double wear. What is that? L'Oreal? Not L'Oreal. I don't remember, but it's the double wear foundation. Oh, it'll cover it. It covered it, but it also oxidized. So it was like some big red orange patch on my arm, and it just looked horrible. And it drew more attention than the actual tattoos ever did. So, nope, I ended up buying some tattoo patches from Amazon, and I was leaving them on all week to kind of, reserve them since I had to have them covered every day. It started peeling the skin off of my arms. So, no. So if I'm in a bind, if I forget my sleeves, which is what I went to, then I'll use it, but it has to come off that day. And it's not necessarily that they were, super expensive. I just like to get my money's worth. If I can save a few dollars on that, that means that, I can do something else, or I can put more money on a bill or whatever. It's just all about saving a few dollars, which is also why I have not bought any new makeup recently. That's the whole reason why. And I have a boatload of makeup as is. I have more makeup than I know what to do with. So today I'm wearing a pink outfit. So I am going to be doing a mint green look. So I am excited about that. Today I'm not going to use any tape because I want the look to be blown out just a little bit. This is what is this? P. Louise base in the hint of mint. And it is stopped up for some reason. That's crazy. Alright, let's see what we can do. I like using the colored primers when I'm going for my colorful looks, just simply because it helps the color be all the color it could be. I'm using Juvia's Place the Culture palette, and we know how highly pigmented the Juvia's Place palettes are. But still, I want my eyes to shine bright like a diamond. I like the bold makeup looks. I don't typically go for the everyday looks. I do them here and there, but this particular eyeshadow look, I got the inspiration
My face
from
is pretty much
Sahony Bourdier. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but it is. I'm gonna link her YouTube channel in the not in the comments, in the description box, so you can go ahead and check her out. I'm not even sure if she is still on YouTube or not, but she still has, you know, plenty of videos up that you can kind of, you know, check out and see where I got the inspiration for this look from, and maybe get some inspiration of your own from her. Alright, so again, using my Culture palette. I'm going to be using a brush. I'm just gonna first pack the color on where I want it to be. I'm not using a transition shade for this. I hardly ever use transition shades. It just kind of depends upon the look that I'm going for, but I'm not using a transition shade. I am going to go into this mint color. It is called Afro Beats. I'm starting in the inner corner. I am going to put some silver glitter on this too, so yeah. So again, right now I'm just kind of packing it. I'm kind of packing it across my eye. And I saw a post from the board teachers on Facebook, and they were talking about dress code and what some of the craziest things that we've seen as far as teacher dress code. Mine obviously was covering the tattoos because they are distracting. No, it's like whenever the kids got a hint of any of my tattoos, I literally tell them what it was, tell them what it signifies, and that's it. They don't ask anymore. But when I wear, when I was wearing like my sleeves or my patches, they want to know what happened, what's wrong, did I hurt myself, why do I have that? I got way more attention from the cover up method than I did from the actual tattoo, which is understandable. I mean, everybody has tattoos. Well, I mean, obviously not everybody, but a lot of people have tattoos. It's not like it's something unusual. Lots of people have tattoos. Alright, so I'm just pulling out one of my blender brushes. I don't even know where I got this brush from. I think it might be, it's Moda. It's a Moda brush. Yay! I like Moda brushes. They're reasonably priced and they do what they're supposed to do. Alright, so I am just going to blow this out. Just blend it out. I should say rather. I'm gonna blend it out. I'm gonna blend these edges just a bit. I want to go back into that color just a little bit. For some reason, the camera that I'm using, it does not zoom. Like, kind of crap is that? How do you not zoom? But it doesn't. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Boom, boom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl. Some of you older folks might remember that. See now, girl of the 21st century from like forever and a day ago, when Raven Simone was a child. We're going to the other side here. That's all the blending I'm about to do. This is not the brush that I'm looking for, but it is what I am going to use. It's another motor brush. Alright, so putting back into this palette, I'm gonna go to this dark green. I have no idea what this in. Bell. I don't know, but it's the dark green one. Alright, so I am going to go right above my lash line here. This is definitely not the brush that I wanted, but it's the one we're going to work with. It's a smaller, flatter one is the one that I want. Probably I dropped it on the floor somewhere. There's really no telling. Something told me to get all my brushes and stuff out before I started to look. Yeah, that's too much light, right? Apparently. I'm just hitting that lower lash line. And since I am going to be going in with my lashes, trying to make it so that it goes a little bit above where the band is going to sit. I don't do the individual ones. That's just too much work. It's too much work, and I don't want the ones that you go and you get put on it and they sit on your eyes for days. I just can't. Probably wake up in the middle of the night smacking myself in the face thinking that I got a spite on it or something. Sounds like me. That sounds like something I do. Alright, so I am going to take that same blender brush that I already used and I'm going to blend it out a little more. Let me get just a little bit more color there. Put a little bit on that fluffy brush, just a little bit, and blend that into the bottom. See how it looks just a little bit more defined than this one. Here I am sitting there using my left hand like I'm left-handed. Stop it. I had this joke all across my eyelid trying to do it with my left hand. I am not ambidextrous, not even close. I don't even know what I was thinking about. And I can't do a wing. I still haven't learned how to do a wing consistent. I can do good on one side. One side would be boss. The other side, it look like, 2-year-old did it. Don't know why. I hadn't been able to do it. Maybe one day. I'm gonna go back and blend. I don't have a song that goes with blending. But I have a brand new group of students who are going to hear me sing. Every day. I sing in class every day. Not because I have this great, wonderful talent of singing. I can carry a tune, but that's about it. I just love it. Alright. So, eyes are finished. Or as good as they're going to get for right now. I put my lashes on in a bit. So we are going to move to my skin. This is the primer that I've been using. It's the Makiage No Filter Poreless Base Smoothing Primer. The only thing about this stuff is it's not this much in here. It's got to be like a little tiny little container inside this, because I run out of this stuff faster than I run out of anything else, which is crazy. But yeah, I know I'm putting it on my face using the applicator. However, I don't share my makeup. I'm not a makeup artist. I just like doing makeup. So it's all my makeup. I don't use it on other people. So it doesn't matter. Makes my skin feel so nice. Don't really put makeup on my neck, just because I have that dark leathery stuff that is around my neck, and if I blend it all the way down, it's gonna look weird because it's not gonna match that. I'm not making my face match these dark spots from from diabetes. I'm just not gonna do that. So I don't put makeup down there. I just don't go beyond my jawline, and that works for me. Now, because I have those dark under eye circles that I already mentioned, I am going to go in with the Dermablend Flawless Creator before I do my foundation. Just gives me a nice starting base that I prefer. I like this little flat, what's this thing, sponge thing for my under eye. I need to get another one because these things do not clean well at all. The last one I had, I actually cleaned it. I washed it, and it just never felt the same again. So I need to buy a new one. It wasn't expensive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and blend it out just a little bit, but it's okay. I want these dark under eyes covered. Whenever I post my makeup looks on Facebook or whatever, I always get a lot of comments about what my skin looks like. Now, my skin is pretty good. It's the best it's been in a long time, because of the skincare that I consistently use. But again, I still have that hyperpigmentation on both sides in the same area. It's going away slowly but surely, but it's still there. So for the most part, the flawless skin comes from the foundation that evens it out. If my skin didn't have the hyperpigmentation, that's what it would look like. But no. I try to tell folks, oh, I got on makeup. They're like, oh, no, it just looks so good. Like, okay. So one of my summer foundations is the Makeup by Mario SurrealSkin. I actually really like this one. It does give me a nice even look. that I'm going for. And I am almost out of this one as well. So, we gotta make it do what it do. So when this one is done, I'll probably go back to to my Juvia's Place as my other summer foundation. It's just a little bit heavier than the Makeup by Mario, which I normally don't mind. But again, it's hotter than the blue blazes outside. So, since I haven't been outside as much as I normally am in the summer, it's not as dark as the Juvia's Place one, and it has like a red undertone that I normally have in my skin. But it comes out a lot more whenever I'm outside in the sun, and no, we haven't been doing that. As far as I go is to Wendy's to take Diego to work. That's it. That's it. And since she's going off to college soon, it will be a working home situation. Working home. I don't know why this light keeps changing. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, so before I... No. So before I go in with my concealer and my contour, I am going to go back with that same blending brush and blend it back like it was. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with my powder. The only time I normally really bake is in the summer again, because I don't want it to look like mess. Okay, so I'm going to use the Beauty Bakery setting powder, and this one is an oat. Alright, take my little puff that I only use for powder, and stick it down in there, and then I'm going to bake these under eyes. And I'm baking it all the way up. Alright, so I'm going to put it there and leave her alone. Then I'm going to my Tarte Shape Tape. And I'm going to highlight the areas that I want. I do not go back under my eyes with any more product after the setting powder. You should never try to put a liquid on top of a powder. It does not look good. Alright, so they're my Fenty matchsticks. This is in the color Truffle. So I'm going to hit this forehead. I'm going to hit. And since I hit that same area that has my hyperpigmentation in it, you can't really tell it's there. You know, I get a lot of from randoms on Facebook. I get. I'm gonna do the sides of my nose after I take off the powder. But I get a lot of, oh, you don't need to wear makeup. I get a lot of that from randoms on the internet. And it's like, did I ask you for one? For two, no, I don't need to wear it. I choose to wear it. And I don't get why that's not acceptable for people. Makeup is my happy place. So, yes, I do makeup almost every day. If I'm going out, I typically have makeup on my face. Even if it's only my eyebrows, lashes, and some powder. I typically have something. I'm just blending this down underneath to kind of direct you away from the, it gives you the illusion that I don't have a double chin and, I don't have all of this extra. It's still there, but you just can't tell unless you look a little harder. I was about to say more hard. Good Lord. I need to go back to school. Those of you who know me, you know that I am working on my doctorate, but I'll have my education specialist degree December-ish, maybe February, somewhere around in there. I'll be done with that part. I have to go down to Florida. I have to go down to Florida. I have to go down to Florida for about a week for my doctoral in-service thing, whatever that is. I'm assuming they're gonna explain the doctorate part of the degree, so we know exactly what the expectations are, and we're able to ask questions, which is cool. Except for the fact that the hotel rooms are stupid expensive in Florida in the summertime, even though it's nowhere near a beach. Well, it's about an hour, maybe an hour and a half from Clearwater Beach, but that's a guess. Either way, we're going to go to Clearwater Beach. I love Clearwater Beach. If you've never been to a beach that has white sand and blue water, you definitely want to go. I would not stay in a Marriott. Some years ago, a friend of mine and we went down to Clearwater Beach for her birthday. And I booked both rooms, but we paid separately. She got a charge on her account that I didn't get. So it'd be one thing if both of us got the same charge. We know, okay, this is something that's supposed to be done. But it was only her, so we went to the front desk, and I'm asking the guy, like, hey, she got this charge on her account. Can you tell me, what it is? And he looks at us and goes, I don't know why y'all come down here. Always got to be so ignorant. It's like, what? Like, are you serious right now? Like, I didn't raise my voice. I wasn't nasty. I didn't have no slick tone. No, we just wanted to know. If he would have said, oh, it's the incidental charge, we would have said, oh, okay, cool. And went about our day, But he must have been having a bad day. So then we asked to speak to the manager. Oh, he's not here. Manager was never there. So I ended up filing a complaint with Marriott. And those people told me that I was lying because this employee would never say stuff like that to customers. I said, are you serious right now? Oh, you're just trying to get something for free. Like, bro, my trip is already paid for. What are we talking about? My trip was already paid for, and I didn't ask you for anything. Which I didn't. I didn't ask them for anything. I wasn't trying to get something for free like they claim. But he came out of pocket with us for no reason. Like, no reason, no reason. Like, bro, didn't make no sense. But he got away with it, being nasty to customers. For nothing. For nothing. I am going to go with my favorites. This is the Juvia's Place Blushed. This is volume 5. I love volume 5. Volume 5 is my favorite. So I am going to start with the lighter shades. The lighter shade. And I'm going to come straight here and blush up. See how pigmented it is? You see how pigmented? I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Now I'm going to go into that darker color. And I'm going to blush up. This is how I like my blush. The temple down. Everybody doesn't wear theirs like that. It was cool. So I'm going to take that same beauty blender that I used to blend out my foundation. And I'm going to go on top of it. And I'm going to blend it out. Now you can still see the color, but it is more diffused, which is what I want. Alright, so now I am going to take my bronzer. It's the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer. Take another fluffy brush here, go into my bronzer, and I am diffusing that line that I made up top, just to make sure it doesn't give me that harsh. Oh, you used the matchstick here. No. See how highlighted that is on the side of my face? My Kilowatt Foil Ruby Riches Fenty highlighter. I typically like to use my highlighter, use my finger with my highlighter. So I am going to go on this bone that's right here. Don't give me the line what bone that is, but it's the one I'm using for my highlighter. Alright, so now I'm going to put on my lashes. Alright, so I am using the, where did I get these from? I got these from Shop Miss A. I love Shop Miss A lashes. First of all, they're cheap. Second of all, they are good. So the one thing is they were cheap and crappy, but they're not. These are good. These are good. I just placed an order yesterday and spent like $35 on lashes and glue. That's it. Lashes and glue. Didn't buy anything else, and it was like $35. That means I got a boatload of lashes, because this particular one is $1.55. Can't beat that with a stick, and they look good. My favorite ones are the Paris ones, but I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I put them on top of a notebook that I had next to my bed, because I didn't feel like getting up to put them in that container when I went to bed. And I have silly little kitty cats who thought they were, I don't know, insects or something. So yeah, chewed up favorite lashes. So now I have to wait forever and a day, because the shipping is slow as all get out. Slow. So yeah, but I ordered 3 pairs of my favorite ones. I ordered 3 pairs of those. So yes, queen. I'm almost out of glue too. This I wear my eyelashes pretty much every day. Alright, so just wait for them to get a little tacky. Ooh, this video's gonna be long, huh? Ooh. It's what it is. I usually try to make them around, 25, 30 minutes, and I'm sitting at 31 minutes now, and this is the second clip. Alright. So I look down, set them where they're supposed to go. Of course you don't want to do what you're supposed to do. So I'm going to set it where it's supposed to go in the middle. And then I'm going to go in and stick down the end. Take my lash, what this thing is, my tweezers, my lash tweezers, and make sure that front is stuck down. Basically, you want to make sure that the ends of these lashes are sticking down, because it is so annoying when one of these things comes up and it is jabbing you in your eyeball. No one wants that. I don't want that. And of course, it doesn't stop. It doesn't start jabbing you in your eyeball until you're out in public somewhere. They're not at home, so you can take them off and fix them. You are in public somewhere. That glue is done. This glue is it is Shop Miss A also, and I've literally had these two things of glue for forever. So of course they're gonna be running out of glue. Make sure that you don't overpower it with glue, because that gives it a little bit more wiggle, and for it to sit down someplace that you don't want it to sit. I try to make sure that my tweezers are in the middle of the lash. And again, I'm looking down, setting that lash down in the middle. Stick on that bottom or the end. And stick on that top part, that other end. Booyah, we got lashes. So today I am actually going to do a little bit of the under eye. Don't always do under eye, just because my under eyes don't do what they're supposed to do. Doesn't hold the color where you put it. I'm going to take that same. Look, already. The same dark green color that we used that I can't pronounce. My under eyes. Oh God, they just do what they want. Alright, and then I'm going to go back to that same blender brush that I had, and I'm going to blend it. Alright, just going back in and blending in. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna go in with my this is Bobbi Brown skin lip tint. It doesn't actually tint anything, but it feels nice on the lip. Not a big lipstick wear. I typically throw my lip gloss on and be done with it, but it is not over here. I don't know where my lip gloss is, so I have to look for it. It's that Fenty one with the clip. Oh, love my Fenty. Love it. So I'm going to take some of this glitter. I'm gonna put it. This glitter is I got this from what's this? Colored Raine. Colored Raine. I looked on their website to see if they still sold it, but they don't. So I have no idea exactly what it's called because it does not say on the container. It just says the color. It's color Rico. Rico Suave. What? What? Bye. See you in the next one.